To all Sentinels of the Forge, this is Captain Arios Galvesi. I request an immediate status update. We are currently engaging rebel ships in orbit around Tyrus and are preparing for orbital insertion. Veteran Sergeant Saul's spirits were immediately lifted as he heard this transmission over his Vox. The journey up the elevator out of the mines was uneventful, but with all the injuries that they had sustained, he was feeling quite tense, wondering how he would deal with the larger Tyranid threat that they were facing. Thankfully, casualties had been minimal, which was more than could be said of the hundreds of cultists that now lay dead and rotting at the bottom of the mine shaft. Captain Galvesi, this is Saul. We are receiving your transmission. Saul waited intently for a reply from his captain, knowing the distance between the surface and orbit was enough to delay Vox conversation. Saul, it's good to hear your voice. We have returned from our campaign against the Orcs, which, praise the Emperor, was successful. However, it seems that our timing was impeccable. Indeed, Captain, Saul replied. A gene seeker cult has caused a rebellion on this planet. We have suffered many casualties, but continue the fight. What is worse is that somehow there is a Tyranid Hive on Arathul, and the cult is trying with all their efforts to join it. I fear that if they are successful, our fight will be all the harder. How did a Tyranid Hive end up on Tyrus, Sergeant? We had no reports of any Hive ships in the subsector. I'm unsure, was Saul's answer. That mystery remains unsolved. However, we must act quickly to destroy the Hive before it becomes too active. It had suffered a Nurgle plague that slowed its progress, but now that it has been eradicated, it seems to be preparing to launch a full-scale attack on all of Tyrus. Understood. I will have our ships perform a thorough augury scan to find their main hive. Unfortunately, we cannot send reinforcements until we have a suitable landing site. Are you feeling up to the task, Sergeant? Saul smiled, knowing that the captain wasn't trying to insult, but to goad him on to avenge the fallen Sentinels. Emperor be willing, Captain, I would kill every last Tyranid myself if that is a task you would set before me. Very well, Sergeant. Prepare your men. I will send you coordinates soon for a suitable landing zone that you will need to secure. Until then, may the Emperor protect you and your men. And yours as well, Captain. Within an hour, Saul and the rest of the surviving Space Marines were heading towards the area designated by the ship's scanners as being closest to the Hive, while still providing cover for the drop zone. Every step of the way was slowed by cultists and Tyranids, but thankfully they still proved to be disorganized, more intent on making their way towards the Hive than to put up a proper defense against the Space Marines. Sergeant Saul, do you read? Laertes, it's good to hear your voice. What is the status of the chapter keep? Saul was glad to hear the Tech Marine was still alive. He had assumed the worst for the keep, and had put thoughts of it aside to be dealt with later. It is still functional. We have repelled the rebel attackers with only a few casualties. The keep is battered but intact. I wish to join you on the front against the Tyranids. Captain Galvesi has briefed me on the current situation, and I believe that my Thunderhawk and men can be of service. We welcome your help, but first we must secure the landing zone. I will relay the coordinates and send you word when it is safe to land. Nonsense, Laertes sounded impatient, even for his disjointed vocal cords. We will make haste and provide air support to keep more reinforcements from reaching you, and then we'll join you once you are successful. Agreed then. I wouldn't want to keep you from the fight, Tech Marine. No, you wouldn't, Sergeant. Laertes out. Marines, prepare your locator beacons. Scouts, prepare to set up ambush sites for before our forces engage. Do not let the Xeno scum or traitors survive. They will feel the Emperor's wrath this day. Sergeant Saul has a big task ahead of them in preparation for the major assault against the Hive, which, of course, as we know, is starting to mobilize and really reveal its true strength, which is much, much more than anybody had realized. But we've got a problem. They can't just wait for the captain to get here because he's being delayed. And on top of that, there's not a really good landing site near the Hive. And so Saul's job is to bring locator beacons up into some clearings where we can get some initial reinforcements from orbit in the form of drop pods full of awesome veterans, as we'll show you in a second, and the captain himself. And after that, then they'll be able to clear this area, and then the Tech Marine with his Thunderhawk and all the rest of the reinforcements can arrive to go to our final season finale game, which will be in the vault in the link in the description below. Of course, that's assuming that Josh can win this mission. If he doesn't, then we're going to have a different type of mission in the next one. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Either way, the season finale will be at the link in the description below. And our reinforcements are quite strong and will be quite capable of handling almost anything that they come in contact with. We've got a Stern Guard veteran squad inside of a drop pod, combat squad. 5 of them have flamers and combi flamers, and 5 of them have meltas and combi meltas. And then we've got a company command squad being led by our 10th company captain himself with a power fist and a plasma pistol? Yeah, plasma pistol. And we've got a champion, an apothecary, a company standard, and then we've got all sorts of special weapons. There are a couple grav guns, a couple flamers, melta gun, and a plasma gun. So So a bit of everything. Not combat squatting, obviously, because they can't as a command squad, and because there's only 9 of them. And when you add in the captain inside of the drop pod. And so basically, the rules go as follows. Josh's job is to get his non-vehicle guys, any of them, into base contact with these tokens. These tokens just represent an area. They're actually not anything. And if at the beginning of his turn, he has a non-vehicle model that is not pinned and not falling back in close combat or in base contact with it, then he basically has a locator beacon ready, and he can bring in one of the 2 drop pods of his choosing and deep strike it within 6 inches with no scatter, just like a locator beacon would help to do. If he happens to get both of them, then, well, he can bring both of them at the same time. So we don't roll for reserves, it's basically once he gets there. However, he is pitted up against quite the formidable opponents, and there will be more streaming in as time goes on. So we have all sorts of Gene Stealer cultists and some Tyranids back there as well, which you will see being revealed as the game goes on. And so this is no longer using kill team rules, it's just using regular 40k rules with all the upgrades that everybody has. And it will be Space Marines, turn 1.
First things first, Dreadnought's gonna move himself up. Tactical Squad's gonna follow up with him. Claudius and his 1 remaining squad mate are going to jump themselves up.
Ooh, not quite in base contact. You gonna run them instead of shooting? We'll see if you can get it first turn.
Sergeant Joshua and his squad are moving up. Moving on to shooting, we're going to have the Dreadnought open up on the Aberrants. Hitting on a 2. Wounding you on a 2.
That's right. Oh, and no saves and no feel no pain. So this one takes a last cannon to the face and has exploded.
Apothecary Nereus' squad's going to take some shots. We'll start with some single bolter shots from the 3 guys up front into the Aberrants. Looking for 3s to hit.
Ooh.
4s to wound.
2 wounds. Got a 5 up cover from the foliage. 1 saved. And then feel no pain. Not saved, that's a wound.
Move on to Saul's squad here with Nathaniel in it. We're going to have them open up on your Acolytes.
The Acolytes right here?
Yes.
Okay. Is Saul going to fire, or is he going to give him his Ballistic skill?
He's going to handle his Ballistic skill, because I really want to hit. Actually, you know what? Missile Launcher's going to go in first. That just makes sense. Throwing the template down right there.
Frag Missile. Ooh, direct hit. 3 hits.
Looking for 3s.
5 up cover. Oh. Missile streaks right through the brush and boom! A couple of the Acolytes are dead.
The 2 heavy bolters now. Looking for 2s to hit.
Rerolling, preferred enemy. And 2s to wound, rerolling. That's rather effective, isn't it? Especially because you just rolled all those 2s. Yeah, 5 up cover for the rest of them. And yeah. Heavy bolter shells just come tearing through the brush, and these Acolytes don't stand a chance and are torn apart.
Sergeant Joshua squad now gonna take shots into the... Oh, I got this neophytes.
Neophytes! To be fair, it's been like, what, 3 weeks since we filmed the last one because I was off for a couple weeks?
That, and I couldn't remember the names first off anyways.
Anyways, yeah. So
3s to hit.
Shotguns?
You bet.
Oh.
There's the...
Yeah, that's why you need Saul to help. 3s to wound, though. Okay.
Bolt pistol, start with Sergeant Joshua hitting on a 2. And his buddy hitting on a 3. 2 hits. Then looking for 3s.
1 wound. 5 up cover for shooting through your own guys. Nope, 1 dies. Shotgun shells go wild, but 1 bolt pistol finds its mark.
Gonna have Sergeant Claudius's quote-unquote squad go next. Shoot the flamer into the neophytes. Looking for 3s here with the reroll.
Oh, 4 dead so far. And 5 dead. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the mining laser is the closest. You don't mind that, right?
Not at all.
And a shooting morale check on the neophyte, leadership 8. He's staying. The aberrants are leadership 8 too, and they stay.
I will declare a charge here.
I'll try to overwatch. Rapid fire on 6s. No.
It's going to be an 8-inch charge for me to make it.
Oh, they make it, so step 1 complete. Shouldn't be hard for you to kill him, but then it's probably a 6-inch consolidation to get back on there. So the not Claudius goes first, the other Assault Marine at initiative 4.
Hitting you on 3s.
Ooh, and wounding on 3s. That's off the table, let's re-roll it. 2 wounds. 5 up armor, he is dead. Chainsword just bites right through his armor without any problems, severing him in half. Now to consolidate back on to the objective, you need 5 inches. So 5 plus will get you there.
Come on.
Oh, they did it. That allows them both to get in base contact, so they just have to survive during my turn. And as long as one of them's alive and not pinned, not on the ground, then you've got the locator beacon. You can hear the sound of flapping wings, and a swarm of gargoyles comes and starts to infest this ruin. Another little swarm of gargoyles flies on right next to the termagants. Termagants with devours start heading around the one flank. And then the 2 warriors with death spitters advance, getting in range of those assault marines. And the termagants swarming up right beside them. Aberrants, fearless of everything in front of them, just march up the center. Acolytes right behind them with a missile launcher. At the back of Mighty Carnifex roars and starts to charge forward to the brush. These miners, under the control of the Genestealer cult, move in to try to stop them from taking ground over here. A brood of Genestealers making their way through the swamps, bounds through effortlessly, 6 inches. There we go.
Awesome.
That's great. Ah! Hands. Neophytes will shift laterally, trying to get their heavy bolter in position for next turn. Then all these Tyranids will move up. We got the Termagants going through the swamps. They're not slowed down in the least by them. The warriors are right behind them. The Termagants in the back, also bounding through the water as if it's their natural habitat. 2 death spitters from the warriors firing at Claudius' squad. 6 strength 5 shots hitting on 4s. Ooh, only 3 hit. It's enough though. 3s to wound. Oh, all 3 wounds.
3 up armor saves.
Oh, no problem. Over here. The beetles from the death spitters just try to burrow through the armor of the assault marines, but totally fail. It's really hard, but 2 of these termagants with the devours can see the assault marines as well. 6 shots hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. Only 1 wound.
3 up armor save.
Oh.
Oh no.
Does he have more than 1 wound? And I warned Josh that Claudius was the closest, but he didn't look out, sir. So Claudius is like, no! Boom! And one of the beetles does manage to get through the armor and takes him down. Termagants here will run up 5 inches. They are eager to close in for the kill. As the acolytes run up, the one armed with a missile launcher just goes for a lucky shot. Very, very unskilled shot, snap firing at the dreadnought. 6 is to hit. No. 2 of the miners can see 1 or 2 of the marines right here, so they'll rapid fire. Hit on 5s, 1 hit. And wounding on 5s, nothing. Genestealers continue to try to bound forward with fleet. 5 inches is good. They're heading towards the apothecary squad. Carnifex roars again, and then stumbles a bit through the brush. Neophytes with the heavy bolter. Ooh, they're also eager. And just quickly back here, Termagants, warriors, and Termagants in the back. Oh, that's easy to remember. All 2s. I guess they're staying in formation. Now a very uncomfortable leadership check here. Morale check for the Assault Marine, who was part of Claudius's squad of 2. His duel. Leadership 8 to stay on that objective.
Come on, you got this.
Oh, he does have it.
I hit the camera by mistake.
That's it for the Gene Stealer Cult / Tyranid turn. Almost got the Assault Marines off of the 1 objective, so he is holding it, which means at the beginning of his next turn, which is about to happen, he can bring in 1 drop pod within 6 inches of this Marine without scattering. So he'll get to choose that in a moment. But the Gene Stealer Cult is swarming forward. Current effects you can hear off in the distance is do, 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 do as it makes its way through. So which of the 2 squads are you going to decide to bring in first?
I'm a little bit back and forth on this. I think I want to see... I think command squads have come in.
Here comes the command squad with Captain Galvesi inside. And the command squad is out, ready to unleash their firepower on maybe a Gaunt squad. Darn it, they don't have split fire.
1 remaining Assault Marine's going to jump.
But he's got a flamer! Ah, he's got a flamer!
Sergeant Joshua's squad's going to move up. Dreadnought will move himself up. Same with this tactical squad. Saul's going to go. He's going to leave the squad.
Oh, he's got to show off for the captain, eh? Yeah, I'm not just sitting back.
Shooting's going to start off with Sergeant Nathaniel's squad shooting into... Ooh, I think I'm going to shoot into these neophytes here. Missile launcher's going to try to drop right here. See the scatter?
Ooh, it's going back 6 inches. Oh, if only he had somebody giving him an extra 2 ballistic skill, it would have actually hit somebody. But no, he left.
Next up, 2 heavy bolters. Hitting on 3s.
Oh, well, that's not bad. 5 hits. I just saw him miss, and I'm like, oh no, he missed! And then 2s re-rolling. Because of preferred enemy from Nathaniel. 5 up cover. Only 2 make it, so 3 die. A missile comes flying by and explodes behind them, and a heavy bolter rounds tear through the 2 in the front. The other ones duck behind the cover and avoid the other bolter rounds. And of course I failed 3, so the heavy bolter guy dies too.
The 2 snipers now hitting on 3s.
Winning on 4s. Oh, AP2. 5 up cover. Oh! The 2 snipers carefully take aim at the heads of the neophytes, but at the last second one of them ducks, and the 1 sniper round goes by as the other one's head explodes.
Dreadnought will go next, and heavy flamer the 2 aberrants. I changed my mind. It makes more sense to do last cannon first. So last cannon hitting on 2s.
And insta-killing on a 2. Got him. No feel no pain against that.
Now for the single flamer hit. Looking for a 3.
Reroll. Got him. It's got feel no pain though, but 1 wound left. 5 up. Oh, he's burned to a crisp. He roars in defiance and then dies.
Saul is going to run. He's got the captain to impress.
4 inches.
Right to there. Sergeant Joshua going to run.
Gotta impress the captain.
Flamer's going to try to get some work done over here.
Ooh, he should be able to. That's 5 hits, 3's re-rolling. Oh, maybe it won't kill them all. Nope, 1 survives. A gout of Promethean flames wash over the termagants, and you can see them burnt to a crisp, but one of them emerges with a charred shell, of course.
Stormbolter inside of the drop pod will shoot into the gargoyles.
1 hit, and 3's to wound. 1 dead.
Galvesi's command squad's going to take some shots into the termagants there. Start off with flamers.
Yeah, that will do it by itself. This should do the trick, because you got 8 hits with this one. 3's re-rolling. Re-rolling. Yep, never mind. You got them. There. And the termagants are burnt to a crisp as well.
I'm going to go right into charges. Tactical squad here is going to declare charge against the miners.
They'll overwatch. 6s to hit. Oh, we got 3 hits. 5s to wound. 2 wounds.
3 up save.
And feel no pain. Nope, 1 goes down. So it'll be the closest one. And charge distance. Oh, no problem. 9 inches. Yeah, 9 inches. They can all get it, no problem. One thing we forgot but didn't make a difference here is that Apothecary Nereus does have +1 to the squad's move, run, and charge distances. Other than that, the Marines go first at initiative 4. The Tactical Sergeant actually has an extra initiative, so he'll go first. 3 attacks.
Hitting on 3s.
And wounded on 3s with his chainsword. 6 up armor! Oh, it bites right through it. 2 of the miners oh, whatever. They're dead. Yeah, initiative 4 pilot.
Nereus up next, swinging in, looking for 3s to hit.
With his power sword. Mastercrafted power sword?
Yep. Wounding on 3s. There we go. 8 attacks from the squad now, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
There we go, 4 more. 6 up saves on 3 guys, and you got 3 of them. Marines just chop their way through. The miners didn't stand a chance. Consolidate to get on that objective. Just enough. So they just have to survive a turn there with acolytes and Tyranids surrounding them. I don't know if they could do it, but we'll find out. The command squad with Captain Galvessi has arrived. They've cleared a space around them, but the Tyranids are swarming in. So now it's a matter of holding off before the Stern Guard squad can arrive, and then just holding off until they can clear out the area to the end of the game when the rest of the reinforcements come in. With another large roar, we have a huge exocrine that shows up, crashing through the brush, looking at the squad that's trying to hold the open area right there. And Hormigant swarm on around it. And more Hormigants. Last turn we forgot to do a morale check on this neophyte, leadership 8. He makes it. Acolytes will close the gap, including the one with the missile launcher. As will the neophyte. Warriors on this side, fearlessly bounding towards the command squad. Have some gargoyles flap their wings and come down. Termagant will bound towards the assault marine. And more flappy from these gargoyles as they try to get into range of their flesh borers against the command squad. Carnifex continues getting closer to the center. Termagants move through cover 5 inches. Let's swing around towards the middle. The warriors will go 4 inches. And these Termagants will swing around the other way, around the tree. The Gene Sealers will close in as well, 6 inches. I'm going to do their run at the same time because they're far away from everything else. Fleet. So 11 inches total. Just come right towards the middle. Termagant unleashes all the living bioorganisms that are inside of his gun on the Assault Marine, hitting on 4s. Twice. 4s to wound. Oh, we got a wound on him. Tries to burrow into his armor and fails as he just chops it off with his chainsword. Hormigants run and they get +3 inches and they have fleet. So we're looking at a 6-inch run because they won't be able to charge this turn anyways. Thanks to coming in from reserve. All of the gargoyles are going to fire at the command squad because there's really no difference to any of the saves that you'll get. Hitting on 4s. Oh, only 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds.
3 up armor save.
Oh, just fine. The warriors then bring their huge death spitters to bear and start firing at them as well. So hitting on 4s, only 2 hits. They're wounded on 3s. Ah, just 1.
3 up armor save.
Oh, you're fine. We'll run these Hormagaunts, so 8 inches, just to get up behind, to add to the swarm that's heading towards the command squad. And we'll run these Hormagaunts, re-rolling. So they're getting 7 inches, once again, just coming up behind. We got 4 auto pistols firing at the tactical marines. They're shooting them as they charge in. Wounding on 5s, nothing. And then the Devourers from the Termagants fire tons of shots into the tactical marines. 4s to hit. And 4s to wound. Ooh, 4 wounds.
3 up saves. Failed 1, but I do have my feel no pain.
Oh, healed. And then 2 Death Spitters from the Warriors into the tactical marines. So far these tacticals have really weathered the storm, but let's see if they can take some Death Spitter hits, hitting on 4s. Ugh, not even hitting them. And 3s, 1 wound.
And my 3 up armor save.
You're fine. The Exocrine flexes its muscles and all of a sudden hurls this huge ball of plasma stuff right into the middle of the tactical squad. And direct hit. Strength 7, AP 2, so 2s to wound. Oh, man, these tactical marines are tough. 3 wounds.
I will try to look out Sir so I don't lose my sergeant up front. See how we do.
Oh, he passes them all.
5 up cover save.
Oh no!
Followed by a 5 up feel no pain.
Oh, 2 of them go down. Oh, and he loses the flamer. Hormagaunts will run 7 inches. I will take that. And the card effects will run. Ooh, there we go. Let's head this way.
Do have to take a leadership here, so it's on leadership 9. And they pass.
This neophyte's going to declare a charge. Do you want to overwatch?
I sure will. 4 shots with the bolt weapons hitting on 6s.
Nope.
And with the grab, looking for 6s.
Well, I got 1.
We'll wound you up. Wound you on a 5.
Oh, you got him. Dodges out of the way of the bolt pistols, but then all of a sudden the ground just pulls him to you. And the Acolytes are going to charge 5 inches. Obviously, it's a successful charge. The Termagants on this side will charge as well. 4 inches is not enough. These 4 gargoyles will declare a charge against the command squad. Do you want to overwatch?
I will definitely overwatch. 2 flamers to start off.
Oh.
6 hits looking for 3s.
Oh, you gotta get 1 more. Actually, no, never mind. There's only 4 of them. You burned them all. As the gargoyles flew in, the 2 guys with flamer stepped forward and then burn them before they can even land. And the warriors will declare a charge as well. Obviously, no more overwatch. And 5 inches will get them in. And then we'll have these gargoyles go for a longer charge to support the warriors. I'll check 8 inches. Yeah, they can easily get in. The closest is over to here. And I have to stay in coherency for this, so they'll charge this way. Starting with the fight with the Acolytes, we have initiative 5 with your sergeant.
2 attacks hitting on 4s. There, it is mastercrafted.
Oh.
Wounding you on 3s.
No. Into initiative 4 pile in. Start with my initiative 4 because I charged. And then your initiative 4. 20 attacks from the Acolytes. Hitting on 4s. Well, it doesn't look that good. 4s to wound, rending. Oh, what is that? 2 wounds.
3 up armor save.
And feel no pain. Maybe I'll lose a guy? Yep. Which is obviously going to be the Bolter guy.
Neria's swinging in now. 3 attacks, hitting on 4s.
3. He's weapon skill 5. Mastercrafted.
Wounding you on 3s.
Oh! He did more damage than 20 Strength 4 rending attacks. So yeah, we're in trouble here.
2 more attacks from the regular Marines, hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit. Then I'm wounding you on a 3. That's a wound.
5 up armor. No. So bad. Well, looks like you've got your objective. Let's see if I run away. I lost that fight by 3, so my leadership is down to 5. Yeah, I am running. So initiative roll off, you've got 5, I've got 4. My 4 becomes a 6, and you can't not beat that even if you roll a 1. This is the strongest group of tactical Marines, and it's not even because of the apothecary. They took a lot of firepower, even from an exocrine, and then got charged by a deadly group of acolytes who could have super easily destroyed them all. And here they are, obviously been whittled down, but still fine.
Consolidation. Nobody's going to move more than an inch. They're just going to get nice.
Plant that locator beacon. Over to the fight with the company command squad. Let's see if I can do more damage here. Initiative 4, pile in as much as I can. Not all my gargoyles will be able to fight. And then all your guys pile in except for your captain, who's armed with a power fist. 2 warriors, 8 attacks hitting on 3s. And wounded on 4s. 3 wounds.
3 up armor save.
Oh.
Followed up by, I gotta feel no pain from the apothecary there.
Only 1 dies.
I'll kill off the guy with the melta there.
8 attacks from the gargoyles, only 4 of them are in. Hitting on 4s. We did get a hit though, and they do have blind, so you're going to have to pass an initiative test of 5 at the end to see if you're blinded. And I do wound you.
3 up armor save.
Oh. And just so we don't forget, we're going to throw the initiative test now. It won't come into effect until the end of the phase. You have to roll a 6 to fail it. Nope, you're not blinded. And with where everybody's positioned and what Josh has decided he wants to do, these 5 will go on the warriors, and these 3, including the champion, will go on the gargoyles. Back it up. Champion's actually within 2 inches of the guy in base contact, so he can attack the warriors.
4 attacks going to the gargoyles first, hitting on 3s. Wounding them on 3s. 3 wounds.
6 up armor. Oh, you squished right through them. 3 gargoyles get chopped down by your bolt pistols and fists.
3 attacks with the champion into the warriors. I'm hitting you on 4s.
And he's a character, so he has master-crafted close combat weapon if he wants. Which I'm assuming he'd want.
He would. Yeah, didn't work. Wounding you on 4s.
1 wound, no saves.
10 attacks from the rest of the squad, hitting on 4s.
Oh.
Not great. They are wounding on 4s.
2 twos. 4 up. Oh, you killed the first one! Oh, that sucks. Although, I think it's going to keep your captain from fighting. We'll have to double check. But no, I double checked and I could have actually piled into close combat with the second one. There was room there, just all the claws and stuff stopped him. So in he comes, Captain Galvesi with his master-crafted power fist.
Decided off camera the mastercraft was going to be on the plasma pistol. So we've got the power fist swinging in.
That wasn't my decision, by the way. That was Josh decided that.
Well, I rolled dice.
Well, yeah, but I just didn't make you do that. Just want to make that clear.
Would the viewers have thought that?
No, yeah, probably some of them.
Okay, so Galvesi's hitting you on 3s.
Captain skill 6. Oh, too bad it's not mastercrafted. Oh no.
Wounds you on a 2.
Insta kill. Oh, you got him. To be fair, it's because there's all these guys in the way, so he didn't want to hurt them. So he's like, you, out of the way, out of the way. Bam! And the warrior is insta killed. So the gargoyles lost that combat by a lot, and so they'll have to roll double 1 to not run away. And yeah, that's not it. Initiative roll off. I'm 4, you're 5 with your captain. My 4 plus 5. Okay. So you gotta roll 4 or higher. Nope, they do get away. Not that it matters too much. They're probably not going to be regrouping. And they are running 3 plus 2, so 5 inches. Going straight back towards their table edge.
Consolidation. 3
inches. Space Marines are doing quite well. They repelled the warriors and the gargoyles that charge into the command squad, only taking 1 casualty, which is very sad, but there's an apothecary there to help him, so he's probably not even going to be dead. And if he was, at least they'd be able to collect his gene seed really easily, because there's 2 apothecaries on this field. This squad took a beating, but boy, did they survive it well. Don't know how many armor saves they made, but I think they should be dead statistically. But it is a dice game, so that's not how it happens. But they are there, ready to plant the locator beacon for the squad of Stern Guard. Will it be enough to stop the deluge of Tyranids who are coming in? And can they do it soon enough before the endless reinforcements of the Tyranids do overwhelm them? We'll find out in Space Marines turn 3. Drop pod full of Stern Guard. Coming in right here. No scattering because there's a locator beacon. The Stern Guard with the Meltas and Combi Meltas on this side. The Stern Guard with the Flamers and Combi Flamers over there.
Movement, we'll start off with the 1 Assault Marine with the Flamer. Jumping over this way. Sergeant Joshua and his squad. Move on up. Dreadnought will move himself up to there. Saul's going to move himself to right here.
He really is just trying to show off for the captain, isn't he?
Yeah. Shooting phase, we're going to start with the grav right here. Into the X-Screen. Hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
Wounding you on 3s, re-rolling.
Oh. Oh. No cover from that. He's down to 1 wound.
Dreadnought's going to see if you can finish him off with a last cannon. Hitting you on 2s.
And
wounding
him. But in his case, he's firing through some brush. So we got a 5-up cover save. Oh, making you allocate more to it.
Drop pod Stormbolter into him.
See if you get lucky. 1 hit, need a 6.
Come on.
Oh no! 3-up save.
Fail it.
Oh, that would have been epic.
Shooting from Galvesi squad's going to go into the X-Screen.
They did stand still, so they're 3 shots each.
The grav. Hitting on 3s.
Ooh, 3 hits. Wounded on 3s, no rerolls for a grav gun. So 2 wounds, and I've got a 5-up cover save. Oh, you got him, just barely. The Exocrine goes down.
Flamer from the Assault Marine here. See how many I can clip.
Who are you targeting?
Targeting this unit here. So I'm
The
gonna.
Hormagaunts? So it's going to be 4 and 1.
Yep. Group of 4 first. Wounding you on 3s.
Re-rolling, because they are Salamander chapter tactics. Killed 4 of them. And the Termagant, and he is dead as well. Whoosh! High kill count on this guy.
Stern Guard gonna shoot into your Termagants there with the Ignores cover bolts. Hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
Wounding you on 3s.
No saves. You got him. Exactly how many you needed. 5 dead.
Same thing in the squad, but shooting into the Hormagaunts there. Hitting on 3s.
Oh! Not
good
the same
at
thing.
all. Killing on 3s.
Just 1. Not enough for a morale check. Not that it matters, there's warriors nearby.
Stormbolter from the pod's gonna shoot into the front group of Hormagaunts. 2 shots.
Wounded on 3s. 1 wound. 5-up cover for intervening models. No. 1 Hormagaunt dies.
Joshua squad's gonna try to light up the Hormagaunts in front as well. Shotguns first. Hitting you on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
Oh. 5-up cover. 1 died. Kablamo.
Single bull pistol shot because Joshua's not in range. Hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 3.
Take 5-up cover. 1 more.
Nathaniel squad up next. Going to shoot into those warriors there. Do the crack missile first. Hitting on 3.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, Saul would make a big difference with that squad. Maybe now we know why he's always sat
That's
back.
the captain. Yeah. Okay. So I'm hitting with heavy bolters on 3s. There's 2s. Funny, Matthew.
It is funny. It's hilarious.
Wounding on 3s.
Ah,
Preferred
enemy.
Did I roll 4
He rolled 4 ones. Almost he got you.
Jeez.
There we go. 3 wounds. Norse are armor at AP4, but they do have 5-up cover. Oh, made 2 out of 3 of those.
2 sniper shots now, hitting on 3s.
And 4s. Nope. And down to 2.
Saul's going to prove his worth. And bolt pistol a gargoyle. Hitting on a 2.
Wounding on a 3. Can you do it? Oh, you did it.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You shot something that was already running away.
Directly in front of Galvesi.
And the shooting phase automatically falling back for the gargoyle because he's already falling back, so he fails the morale test and runs another 11 inches, and that'll take him off the table. Hormagaunts right here, leadership 6. They are running 8 inches. And 8.5 would have got them off the table. So they're right here. Lone Hormagaunt, leadership 6, he is staying. And anybody over here that would have to take 1, don't have to because there's warriors nearby.
Assault Marine's going to go for a charge, 7 inches.
No. And a Space Marine's turn 3, they have secured the 2 landing spots, and the Stern Guard have proven their worth. At least the one squad did. The other one kind of sucked. But the Exocrine went down. The Hormagaunts are getting gunned down really badly. But we do still have this core group of Tyranids moving in on the Stern Guard's position and the Apothecary's position. We'll see what damage they can do before the Tyranids are obviously wiped out. Because they failed horribly to kill this one tactical squad. What a different game this would have been if they succeeded to hold that off, because then you wouldn't have anything over here except that Dreadnought. It'd be a very, very different game. We have some instinctive behavior to roll for these Hormagaunts. Leadership 6, they pass. Now, Lone Hormagaunt, he fails. And so basically a 1, 2, or 3, since he's by himself, he won't eat himself. So the only roll that really matters is by roll a 6 to gain rage. Other than that, in the assault phase, he'll have to try to charge the nearest thing. And he gains rage. Look at that. Let's do these guys first and test to regroup them. Leadership 6. Nope, so they're off the table. I was just thinking and I realized I'm changing my mind where they're going. They are going to head towards the Stern Guard. Single Hormagaunt charging the guy with a flamer. Seems like a good idea. The Gene Stealers finally get close enough to potentially, hopefully, make a charge. We'll see. Difficult terrain for the warriors. 2 inches. Well, in that case, they are just going to move sideways to get out of the way of the Carnifex. And the Carnifex will go 6 inches, which is exactly what I wanted and needed. The move that I wanted. Not the one that I needed, and the one I needed, but not the one I... And we'll have these Termagants just close in, and the Hormagaunts 2 right beside them. Shooting phase, we're going to have 5 Termagants fire at the Stern Guard. 4s to hit. Oh. 4s to wound. Oh.
3 up armor save.
Oh, they're fine. Death Spitters into the other Stern Guard squad. 4s to hit. We got 3 hits. And 3s to wound. 2 wounds.
3 up armor save.
Oh, they're fine. Straight into the assault phase then. These 5 Termagants will declare a charge against the Stern Guard, who obviously want to Overwatch, right?
You bet. Show me 6s to hit.
And ignoring cover ammunition.
Correct. Wounding you on a 3.
Oh, no.
There we go.
And then they'll charge. Well, yeah, I would like to have saved that for one of the other ones, but sure. Well, now they've eaten the Overwatch, which was what their job was. We'll get the Hormagaunts to go in next. It'll be these Hormagaunts, actually, just in case the other ones like block them somehow. All right, the 11 inches is definitely getting us in. And the last squad of Hormagaunts will roll a 6, and I won't even re-roll the 1 because I don't need to. Carnifex will attempt to charge against the Stern Guard, who will Overwatch.
Yep, might as well try to get you with the flamers. 5d3 hits.
Oh, alright, I guess.
I wound you on 6s.
You get to re-roll 2 so far.
See if the reroll helps out.
Oh, just 2 wounds. 3 up armor. Oh, he does take a wound, though. And then makes his charge. Sorry, guys. In he goes. Crunch. The Gene Stealers will charge that same... Yeah, maybe they'll charge the other squad. I think the Stern Guard squad is dead from the Carnifex. So you know what? They're going to charge the Apothecary squad. So you can Overwatch.
The Grav is hitting on 6s. For 1. Wounding you on a 5.
Oh, he killed one. Oh, that's going to make it a hard charge. We still have 2 pistols as well.
2 pistols hitting on 6s.
Okay, good. 8-inch charge now with fleet. Probably would have been like 6 if you hadn't killed that one guy. Oh, fleet. Do I reroll 1 for the 5+? Hold on a second. I got to do math. Just for all you math hammer guys out there, I'm re-rolling this because if I just re-roll 1 to try to get a 5+, that's a 33% chance. And if I re-roll both of them to get an 8+, that's a 45% chance. So, yay, it worked!
Dang. I was hoping after all that explanation it would
just be double 1 or something. Here we go. Hi, Apothecary. We'll start with this fight, actually. The Gene Stealers will pile in at initiative 6. And then they have 12 attacks hitting on 3s. Then 4s to wound, but really what's important is the rending. Oh, 2 wounds and a rending wound. I'm going to apply the rending wound first. So obviously, Apothecary Nereus is the closest one. So you have to decide whether you want to look out Sir that. Independent, so 2+ look out Sir.
I will look out Sir that one.
Okay, then I feel no pain.
Darn.
You should have just made it a feel no pain roll. Grab cannon dies.
I'm going to have Nereus try to tank both these. Matt's tried to convince me to do it one at a time, but that'll be bad luck.
Okay.
I know how these dice work. So 3-up armor save.
Oh! Joke's on you! Reverse psychology.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so 5-up feel no pain.
Oh, he's down! He doesn't know how to heal himself. I've never performed an operation on myself before. Ah! But your other sergeant might be able to redeem the squad. It's initiative 5.
2 attacks. Hitting on 4s.
Mastercrafted. Oh no. Oh no!
Dang. Down to leadership 6 here.
You're good.
He thinks this is okay.
And then I will pile in. And that's the end of that combat. Into the Dreadnought's combat, he gets D3 Hammer of Wrath at strength 9, AP nothing.
The Carnifex?
Carnifex, yeah.
Did you say Dreadnought?
I said I meant Carnifex. And D3 Hammer of Wrath. Oh, 3 strength 9. And 3 wounds. AP nothing, though.
Okay, I get my 3-up armor save.
Do they get trampled? Oh, he tramples 2 of them. Comes crashing in, and they try to hold their ground, but get squished underneath his feet as he tramples through.
Time to pile in. See if I can't do a little bit of damage here.
Yeah, you got 6.
1 crack grenade, hitting on a 3.
Okay.
Wound you on a 4.
Okay, you got a wound. 3-up save. Oh, and it gets through. He's down to 2 wounds.
Regular attacks now, hitting you on 3s. Then looking for 6s.
Oh, you're dead. I've got 5 attacks on the charge, hitting on 4s. Oh, maybe you aren't dead. 2s to wound. So apparently his feet are more effective weapons than scything talons that are twice the size of you and crushing claws that are bigger than your entire torso. Makes sense.
Sounds salty. Lost combat by 2 still, so leadership down to 7. Actually, no, because I caused a wound, didn't I?
Yeah, down to 8, you're right. Oh, good thing you remembered that. Now this fight next, the Hormagaunts are all going at initiative 5. We'll start with the group of 4 on this side. And we've got 12 attacks hitting on 4s. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound.
3-up armor save.
You're fine. 15 attacks from the other 5, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 5s. 3 wounds.
3-up armor save.
Oh, jeez. At initiative 4, we have your guys and the Termagants. We'll do the Termagants first. And hitting on 4s. And 5s. 1 wound.
3-up armor save.
Oh, you're fine again.
Time for me to swing back. So we're going to do the 2 in the back here, swinging against the Termagants. I've got one swinging into the one group of Termagants, and the other two swinging into the other group there. Into the Termagants, 3s to hit, and then 3s to wound.
Do you not fail 3+ rolls? 6 up armor. Whoa, 3 of them die. It's a very efficient swinging there.
Yeah, the bolters are still hot. Against the one group of Termagants, hitting on 3 still, right?
Yep.
And then wounding you on 3s.
Dude, how do you roll all these 3+? No wonder I can't kill your guys. 6 up? Nope, they're dead. Like, holy cow. Holy cowabunga.
Making up for all the bad rolls previously.
That's true. I guess karma's coming back.
2 attacks that are not the Power Fist now. Hitting again on 3s. And then wounding on 3s.
6 up. No, that's one more dead. And then your mastercrafted Power Fist.
Power Fist hitting on 3s. Mastercrafted. There we go. Wounding you on 2s.
Wow. Kaplow! Squish. So you won that combat by a lot. And so these guys are fearless because they're in synapse, but these ones are out, so they'll need a double 1 to stay in the fight. No. You can't try to overrun them because you're locked with everybody else, so they're going to run 6 inches. Back towards their table edge.
Time to pile in. Yeah, that combat went better than expected.
Yeah, no kidding. You mean you expected to die?
Pretty much.
We did forget this charge, and I do have to go back and do it because he has to do this charge with his ragey instinctive behavior. But you do get the D3 Overwatch shots with your flamer. Yeah, 3 of them with 3s re-rolling. I don't think you could fail this. Just go ahead. Yeah, you got it. Look at that. Look at that. He's burned. On to the Space Marines' turn. Obviously, they have some Space Marines to rescue. The Carnifex starting to eat the rest of the Stern Guard, and the Gene Stealers on the 1 Sergeant. But they're definitely up to the task. And because this is a campaign, it's important that we keep playing. Obviously, Space Marines are going to win overall, but how many guys will die before they do so?
Movement, we're going to start with the Dreadnought. Coming right over here. And Saul, being the hero that he is, coming right this way. Galvesi's squad's going to go. I'm just going to run them now, so they're going to move 6 plus another 2.
And not really anything for them to do. They're not really going to get in anybody's way, so...
Josh and his squad going to run 8 inches. I wonder what this guy's kill count is up to.
Lots of little guys.
Gonna have Nathaniel's squad put shots into the warriors. Heavy bolters first, hitting on 3s with preferred. Wounding on 3s.
With preferred. There we go. 5 up. Only 1 wound. 1 in front still has a wound left.
2 snipers into him then, hitting on 4s.
Hit on 3s.
Oh,
But
I think it's backwards.
Yeah, preferred enemy though. I'm assuming your precision shot still wants to hit the one in front.
Correct, yes. Okay, wounding you on 4.
No.
Let's put the missile into him then. Preferred.
And then 2s. 5 up. No, he's alive!
Saul's gonna declare a charge.
Yeah, that'll get him in.
With his giant knife.
Yes. You call that a knife?
Dreadnought, don't have to roll, he's close enough to get in. I'm going to elect to do the Carnifex combat first. Crack grenade hitting on a 3.
Oh.
Regular attacks hitting on 3s.
Uh-oh. That's we're seeing double 6s here. You're in trouble. No, double 5. Close. Got 4 attacks. Has he recovered from the... Oh, no. Hitting on 4s. Can I kill one? Yay! Crunches one in half with his claws. So you do lose that combat by 1, which could matter because if you run, then I can charge something else. So leadership down. You're fine. Your leadership 8. Fight with the Dreadnought. Hammer of Wrath. 2s to wound with a 5 up. Not saved. Squishes a Gene Stealer. Then Saul. Is Saul initiative 5 or 6? I think he's 5. It's the same as the other sergeant, so he'll pile in.
What's the Gene Stealer initiative?
6th. Oh, yeah, they should go first, shouldn't they? So back up, Saul. Back up. So all 6 of my attacks have to go on to the one sergeant, hitting on 3s. 4s, rending, and he's dead. But he's not a veteran, so he only has 1 wound.
Initiative 5, Saul's gonna pile in. Swinging into you, hitting you on 4s with preferred enemy.
Oh.
Wounding on 4s.
5 up armor, 1 dies. So there, now you're winning the combat. And the Dreadnought can go in and finish the combat.
5 attacks, hitting on 4s with the Dreadnought.
Double, don't roll any 1s, and you got them both. Okay, 1 dies. I lose by 2, but that brings me down to leadership 8. Which is not too hard to roll, but I fail anyways. So I'm initiative 6 and you're 5, but you've got Crusader on, Saul. So I'll do my 6 plus 3, so it's 9. So you're 5 plus 2, so that's 7. And then you add D3 for Crusader, so if you roll 3 plus, basically. Nope, didn't catch him. It's not like he's going to regroup anyways. Oh, only 3 inches. And consolidation.
Dreadnought first.
And Saul, just throw the other one.
Saul will come back this way. Dreadnought will go this way.
And the last fight, Hormagaunts get to go first. On 4s, wounding on 5s, nothing. And we'll just throw the 2 Termagants attacks in, even though they're the same initiative. 4s, nothing.
I have 2 guys on the Termagants.
And 2 on the Hormagaunts and Power Fist on the Hormagaunts.
Termagants first, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
6 up. 1 dies.
Against the Hormagaunts now, 3s to hit. 3s to wound.
The 6 up save. Dies. And then your Power Fist.
On 3s.
And don't roll double 1s or any 1s, and you got them. Got them. Hormagaunts are dead. Oh, there's only 1 left. But the Termagant is fearless, so you win that combat and just pile in. Not looking good for the Tyranids, but the Carnifex has one last chance to eat a couple Stern Guard before he has to face off against a Dreadnought. Let's see what happens. The Warriors will move just 5 inches. I'm just going to get them over so they can see Saul. Regroup the Hormagaunts, leadership 6. They fail, and yeah, they're off the table. Gene Stealer needs double 1s to regroup, which he fails at doing, and will continue to run another 8 inches, which is roughly here. I don't think we really care about him that much. And since Saul has had the audacity to get out by himself, they'll fire at him, even though he does have a camel cloak and stealth. 6 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. Oh, it's enough to kill him, but he has 3 up cover because of a camel cloak and stealth. Oh, of course, it's 3 up. And we'll do the fight with the Carnifex against the Stern Guard.
Crack Grenade, hitting on a 3. Wound you on a 4. Dang. 2 regular attacks, hitting on 3s. Wounding you on 6s.
Oh, got 1. 3 up save. Ah, I make it. 4 attacks on my end, hitting on 4s. That's better. Wounding on 2s. They're dead. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. I'll consolidate 6 inches. That's right. I know it's your turn next. I'm not afraid of you. And we have 1 Termagant hitting on a 4, wounding on a 5. Oh my goodness. He's going to kill somebody, isn't he? 3 plus? Okay, no. We'll go straight to your Power Fist guy.
Hitting on 3s.
Just don't roll a 1. Thank you. We're all good. We're just going to go straight to the shooting of the Space Marine turn, because I think just the shooting will take out this Carnifex, and then we'll call it there.
So, Combi Meltas?
You want to do the Combi Melters first? That's what you want to fire first?
Well, because that way the Dreadnought can go for the Warriors.
Oh, I tell you, just kill the Carnifex. Fine. So 5 Combi Meltas.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah. Okay, see, you're going to make this just last as long as possible. 2s to wound. Okay, 5 up cover. You killed him! Woohoo! There we go, he's gone. And the Thanos squad will try to finish off the partly injured warrior. I say that because their current score is just getting 1 wound per turn.
He's got 1 wound left, hitting on 3s.
Okay,
Preferred.
enemy. And then 3s. Okay, preferred. You could do it, man. 5 up. Well, he dies. Now you got a couple chances here to insta-kill the other one.
Missile launcher on 3. Preferred.
Okay, 2s. 5 up cover. Oh, he's alive!
2 sniper shots on 3s. And then 4s.
Okay, well, that was AP2, so 5 up. Okay, he saves it. And then last cannon.
Bolters.
Just forget the store bolters. Fire the freaking last cannon.
Okay, hit on 2. Wound on 2.
And there's... Oh, come on! There's no cover from that one! I concede already! I concede! Why are you trying to draw this out? Nobody wants to see you try to kill a warrior.
I had to kill everything.
I said I concede.
Those are the 2 warriors from that game a while ago.
No, they're not. The ones that became a while ago had bone swords.
No. I'm talking like way back before them.
Oh, yeah?
This was the bane of my existence.
You mean 2 regular warriors?
You killed my whole army with them.
They had bone swords, didn't they?
No. That was a couple missions ago. I'm talking about like mission like 2 or 3.
Really? Regular warriors killed your guys?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty sad. Well, that's it for this mission. Space Marine success. This warrior is running away out of the range of all your weapons. Or he just lies down and dies. How about that, okay? You killed him. You killed him with your hatred. And so they succeeded there. It's interesting to think that if all that changed was that the squad that was holding that objective before this drop pod came in actually succumbed to all the firepower that they got hit with, which mathematically was quite a likelihood, let alone a possibility, then you would have had a hard time here if you consider just how much I was able to push through the reinforcements that arrived.
Correct.
You would have had all these guys pushing over against all of that just to try to plant the flag to bring in that other drop pod, which would have been like a Hail Mary at the end kind of thing. So interesting how the dice will do that to you. If we replayed this mission, we could see it swing the opposite way. But I like the way it turned out. It was really interesting. Lots of damage. Let's see who's dead, and let's look at the upgrades. First things first, let's see who dies. 3 up for regular guys, 2 up for characters, because there are apothecaries present. So we'll start with the melt-a-gun guy from the command squad.
3 up.
3 up. He's back. Got 5 non-character stern guard. 3 up. Oh! What? What?
They were just all playing dead so we could kill the Carnifex easier.
Like, we'll get out of your way, Dreadnought. I can't believe that. 2 up for Claudius? This is where we're going to fail. Yeah, you make... Yeah, that's just... Okay. See ya, buddy. That's very sad. I liked Claudius. And then the full squad with Nereus. We got a couple characters. Let's start with Nereus on a 2+. Oh, okay, he was a major character, so that's good that he didn't die. And then we have unnamed sergeant, so he can die. Nope, he's alive. And then 5 normal Marines on a 3+. Okay, 2 are permanently out. So just grab 2 bolter guys for now. You can always rearrange weapons later on. Well, wow, I'm impressed. And totally lost 3 guys when you could easily have lost another 3 or 4 based off of that. Unfortunately, Claudius is now dead permanently. But your Stern Guard are all intact. This is going to be really important for your final mission. Let's see what everybody gets for their upgrades. Start with the Captain. 2d6 upgrade chart. 8, so that's +1 weapon skill, ballistic skill, or leadership. So D3. So that would be, sorry, I said that in the wrong order. The paper shows a ballistic skill first. So he gets +1 ballistic skill. His ballistic skill is 6 now, and weapon skill 6. Our company champion, but sorry, the captain was in the squad, so he's the one to upgrade. So let's just jump right to the Dreadnought. What does the Dreadnought get for his upgrade? 6, which is an extra attack or initiative. So that would be initiative. Well, that's initiative 5 Dreadnought. Both Saul and Nathaniel get to upgrade because Saul left the squad. So let's start with Nathaniel. What is his upgrade? 7 is +1 to a bunch of attributes. However, he's already received everything but the ballistic skill, so he's going to get the +1 ballistic skill, which is actually finally nice because he's had the skill all along that if he doesn't move, everybody can use his ballistic skill. So now he can pull what Saul pulls, and Saul can go and join somebody else. He doesn't?
No, he gets bonus ballistic skill if he doesn't move.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, never mind. Oh, +1 ballistic skill on a guy with a bolter, or a bolt pistol. And then Saul. 7, so he gets to add 1 to his attributes. So Saul has actually already gotten all his attributes upgraded, so instead Josh gets to choose a tree to roll on.
Oh, I'll go for the infiltration upgrades.
So 1, he can charge even if he's scout moved or infiltrated, and that includes his squad. Our Stern Guard Sergeant is going to upgrade as well for the first time. 10, he gets to choose a tree.
I'm going to roll on the leader upgrades.
Hope not to get... No, 3, Zealot, that's nice. So your Stern Guard will have Zealot. And Joshua, who didn't really do much, 4, choose a tree.
I'm going to roll in close combat.
Why not? 4, fleet. Is he already fleet?
No.
Okay, and he gives it to his squad too. The 1 Assault Marine is promoted to a sergeant, but he is not given an upgrade this turn. And then we got Apothecary Nereus, who gets to roll on the upgrades. 6, so +1 attack or initiative. So randomize, so that would be +1 attack with a power sword. Nice. That's all our upgrades for now. Now the final game is going to be a big standoff against the Space Marines who have arrived, and all these Space Marines against a lot of Tyranids, including probably some Super Heavies and some Gargantuans. And that'll be in the MiniWarGaming Vault, the season finale, in the link below. Go ahead and click that now. If you're not a Vault member or you haven't gotten the free offer that we did at the beginning, you can still click it and get a 7-day trial, get instant access to that game and every other game for the next 7 days, and access to all the hundreds and thousands of other battle reports that we do have. Thanks for watching. Happy wargaming.